Well, hello there. Thank you for joining us here at Coolest Life. My name is Tony, and I want to introduce you to a lodge I'm about to visit here. That one. Hohenwald Lodge number 607 here in Hohenwald, Tennessee. If you don't know where that is, go about 80 miles due southwest of Nashville, and that's where you'll find us. I'm going to visit this lodge, and actually looks like they have an Eastern Star order here also, because I'm giddy like a little schoolgirl. The reason is, this will be my first time ever visiting a Tennessee lodge. Now, I have been to the Grand Lodge of Tennessee before, and got to visit them, and I'll put a link to their video right there. So you have a link to their video of the Grand Lodge of Tennessee that I visited. I think it was last year, but I'm going to stay in lodge here, and hopefully they'll have some degree work. That would be awesome, major treat. Maybe they'll let me talk about my visits. I do that sometimes. If you like videos like this, be sure to check out our playlist, which is called Masonic Buildings from Around the Country. I've got about 130 some odd videos of Masonic buildings, to include Grand Lodge buildings and everything. But right now I'm going to go in here to this one here, because you've just entered the Coolest Life, Masonic Edition. Just as you come in the main door, the first thing that I noticed was there's a picture of their past masters, and I have never seen all of them full all the way back to the 1800s. Normally there's blank spaces. I'm real impressed that these brothers took that seriously and really wanted pictures of their past masters. I do want to show you something else here that is unusual to Tennessee and possibly New Jersey. You see the hats they're wearing? Yeah. I don't know if their master, they have their masters wear those, but I noticed that these gentlemen here are wearing these. So my guess is that it is mandatory that they wear those hats when they preside. Obviously they didn't have to for their picture, but, and they're pretty up to date. This is 2021 right here. So, well, there's a picture missing, but it looks like it may have fallen. But it's not just like blank frame. I've seen lots of them that will have a blank frame, no picture in it at all. And it'll just have a nameplate. So nameplates aren't all that fancy. They're just kind of stickers. And this is their dining room here. We're not having dinner tonight, but disappointed with that. And we've seen pictures like this before. Notice one thing we did not see, we're not going to see in the main room, is I did not see a point within a circle. No plaque or anything like that. We saw that was more prevalent in the state of Florida. So they got a kitchen and a little bit of a library. And Eastern Star representation there. No, well, actually down there might be some donations and stuff. Cool. Good news, we are in. I got authorization. I'm going to talk about that in just a little bit. But I want to show you some of this. I'll show you something interesting here. There's a wire coming out of that. The reason is they can plug this in and it will light up. I may get them to plug that in before we leave, or at least get a picture of it. This is where our senior warden was sitting. You notice there's no column up here. There's no column. Oh, there it is. It was hiding. There it is. I stand corrected. It's nice wide too. Good looking columns. This one here is actually electrical also, so they can plug that one in. I also noticed over here in the corner, they got some working tools here. Sometimes you might receive someone with those. I like the crown molding around the top. And they got some staffs over here. All the staffs are to the side. And good seating here. Look comfortable. Look pretty new also. The seating does. And they've got the seat here in the north. This is more likely for Eastern Star, since there's an Eastern Star chapter here. However, I don't see any remnants of anything Eastern Star, like a white ballot box or anything like that. I noticed this hat here had some, these are plastic, these are not wood. Actually the black cubes might be wood, but anyway, that's some of the things they used to vote with. We've seen one of these. I think the lodge we were just in had one of these that looked a lot like this. So you put the ball through the hole, comes out on the other side, you see it there rolling around, and they'll pull this up and dump everything back over. Instead of having to pick them all up, this will actually slide out, and you lean it this way and everything rolls back that way. You can see the hole there. kind of trying to hurry a little bit. They're about to have a lodge meeting. Like the staff holders here. See how this is attached to the leg? It's pretty common. It's selling a lot in North Carolina, I believe it was. A couple of things you might notice here. There's a American flag here, but there is no other flag up here. Some lodges have that, some don't. Some will have the state flag or might have a Masonic flag. We have seen this before. The picture of George Washington, most popular one. He's got his setting ball in his hand there, and also the round apron. These steps are pretty short. They're only about 3 or 4 inches tall is all they are, so they're not regulation size. But I like they did a nice job with this, making everything match. And how about that chair? It's nice and wide. It doesn't look all that comfortable. It looks kind of lumpy. You can see it right there. It looks like a mahogany chair. Kind of majestic. Not real fancy, but nice. I like it. Got a little bell there. I think you saw a picture of their charter here. This says 1899 is what that one says. We saw some pictures of the past masters out front also. That's the secretary's desk there. Not much to see. You got the junior wardens here. He's got a regular office chair there, and that's sitting up. And last but not least, I want to show you the altar. One thing you'll notice here that I've never seen this in any other state, any other jurisdiction I've been in, is the lesser lights are positioned here. I've never seen a lesser light position here. I don't know if this is standard with Tennessee. I don't recall it being in the Grand Lodge building at all, but I've never seen. Normally you see these lights that are either all 3 are here, or you've got 2 over here and 1 over there, or 2 over here and 1 over there. And then we saw while we were in the Panhandle of Florida, and I'll put that video right up here. We were up there, they had their lesser lights up front. So it's kind of an unusual setting. And you see a kneeling pad there. And it looks like maybe possibly during the degree work, their master just might use this one here to kneel. Florida and Georgia, we saw that you would never see a pad on this side of the altar because the master never kneels at the altar. I do everything over here. Let's take a look at this Bible. We've definitely seen this before. Masonic Bible here. Let's see if we can find some good pages in here. Here we go. Definitely Masonic Bible. It's got an Eastern Star section there. Section on Freemasonry. Eastern Star stuff there. Lots of Freemasonry pages in the front of this one. Good. I like it. Set those over to the side. Good looking altar. So if you're ever here in Hohenwald, Tennessee, and you get a chance to come visit some of these brothers, be sure to come here at the Hohenwald number 607 here in Hohenwald, Tennessee. Get a chance to visit with these brothers, hopefully break bread with them next time. And it really was a good time. I enjoyed meeting these brothers. They really welcomed me with open arms, and I definitely appreciate the hospitality. So I'm going to let you go. Be sure to like and subscribe. Need you to like and subscribe. Do it now, please. And we're going to go visit another lodge this week. So looking forward to that. So stay tuned. Click that little bell so you get a notification of when our next video gets released. Because you're now leaving the coolest life, Masonic Edition.